In 2011, they met on the set of The Rum Diary. In 2015, they tied the knot at Johnny Depp's private island. And then... In 2016, Johnny Depp's wife, Amber Heard, filed for a restraining order against him, accusing him of domestic abuse. Johnny Depp was portrayed as a wife-beater in media and lost a lot of jobs, including Disney. This without trial, evidence, or a sentencing. But now, 4 years later, there is so much evidence pointing in the opposite direction, causing speculation about whether Johnny Depp is actually the abuser or if he's a victim of domestic violence himself. Media, however, isn't covering this anymore. It's no longer interesting when a woman might be at fault. It's not a selling headline. Because you see, if you're a woman, you're innocent until proven guilty. But if you're a man, you're guilty until proven innocent. We have to have a society where rumors can't do this to a person, where law and order decide these things, not media outlets that profit off of drama and gladly drags people through the dirt. We talk a lot about equality in today's society, how we want to be treated as equals, but we still don't take it seriously when guys get abused. We still laugh at male rape jokes.
Check out the new meat. I'm gonna slather you up in Navi and jelly. Go to town.
This one here's our booty!
With me dying of cancer and you winning the Icebox Award for softest mouth.
Don't drop the soap, big homie.
You watching the world consume me from? That's right. A prison cell. I'll send you a bar of soap.
Axe and open wide. As soon as you drop the soap, they rape your butt. That's what happened. No! Stop! I'm saying that!
They will turn your butthole into a parking garage.
Yeah, look at me. I'll get raped like crazy. Fuck me too. Yeah, totally.
And why does a prisoner drop the soap?
You know what that is? That's a big-ass black man on your pale white ass. It's just like, I don't want to go to jail. You know what happens to a handsome guy like me in jail? It rhymes with grape.
Morty, go to giant prison. You know, if somebody drops the soap, it's gonna land on our heads and crush our spines, Morty. You know, it'll be really easy to rape us after that.
Yeah, get his pants down, get his pants down. No, stop! Rape!
What, do you collect Vaseline?
You? No, I don't want any more. Stop, that's enough. Too late, he done tagged the next guy in.
No, Jake, not like this!
Because while you slept, I violated you repeatedly.
Love is in the air.
Word of advice, don't drop the soap.
Doubloons! Don't drop them.
We don't think the men can be victims of domestic violence. How is this equality? I don't think it's fair to lose everything without having a chance to tell your side of the story. Amber's side has been heard so many times, but how many of you have actually listened to Johnny's side of the story? How many people know that Amber has admitted to hitting him?
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
Throwing things like pots, pans, and vases at him.
True. I'm not the one who fucking throws fucking pots and
those are different. That's different.
Fucking else at me.
That's different. That's one does not negate the other. That's irrelevant. It's a complete non sequitur. Just because I've thrown pots and pans does not mean that you come and knock on the door.
She's admitted to punching him in the face in a fit of rage.
And I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door or hitting your head. I did not mean to, nor...
You didn't mean to hit me in the head with the door, but you meant to punch me in the jaw.
I meant to hit you, and I did not do this thing with the door. I do remember, I did mean to hit you.
So that you didn't mean?
The door? No, God, no, I didn't.
But punching me in the jaw.
I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry I hit you. I did mean to hit you, but it was in response. I just reacted in response to My foot. I just reacted. And I'm sorry, it's below me.
Your foot? That was why you punched me?
Yeah.
She has told him about her anger issues and asked him to help her calm down when those occur.
I fucked up last night. I'm not going to defend myself. But I also can't blame me going to the finish line, and that's always where you drive it. Nature.
If things get physical, we have to separate.
No,
we have to be apart from one another. Whether it's for fucking... There can be no physical violence.
I can't promise you that I'll be perfect. I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I fucking sometimes get so mad I lose it.
It's
Call
pretty...
me out on it and help me.
I will try.
Help me, because I might not even realize I'm doing it, but you've got to help me. But we can't, it can't be an excuse to leave. I promise it won't explode if we just do the things a little different in the fight. You know, like, don't walk away from me. Do it in a different way, and I promise I won't resort to the same shit. I promise. Okay?
I ask you, how many victims of domestic violence ask their abusers to help them because sometimes they get so mad that they lose it? She has begged him to not leave when they fight. She has told him that he is an immature coward for not fighting with her, for leaving every single time they fight.
And I want to trust you, and I feel like all the trust is gone. All the fucking trust is gone in the relationship because you keep splitting.
I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking...
What about all the other times you split? Come on, you cannot act like that. It's about that. But every time you don't like what I say and you fucking run away, will never work out anything. You can't run away every fight. You can't. It's easy. It's not brave. It's not strong. You get to be lazy. You get to be cowardly. I don't know what it is.
What are you here for? What do you need me for?
Once again, I am fighting for the relationship.
With a guy that you don't fucking trust or like? Why?
I did not say I didn't like you.
She has admitted to starting these fights.
Do this?
How are your toes?
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are.
Oh,
that's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start physical fights?
You're such a baby!
Because
Grow the fuck up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get the fuck out of there.
Who sounds like the abused one in these conversations? Actually, what even is domestic abuse? Domestic abuse, also called domestic violence or intimate partner violence, this includes any behaviors that frighten, intimidate, terrorize, manipulate, hurt, humiliate, blame, injure, or wound someone. Domestic abuse can happen to anyone of any race, age, sexual orientation, religion, or gender. Amber has admitted to throwing bottles at Johnny, causing him to lose a part of his finger, shattering his finger bone and causing multiple infections.
She threw a vodka bottle at me. It was a larger bottle, and she threw it from about this distance. And it smashed into the bar, and this finger, who I now call Little Richard. The tip of the finger was severed, and all the bone in here was completely shattered. I mean, it looked like Vesuvius.
told Danny it was probably used to this.
Can I give her a 50th haircut?
What?
50th haircut?
Yeah.
300 per month?
Yeah.
She only usually takes 25. Are you okay with 50?
Oh, the Sarah?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with 100, but give her 50. Well, I'll tell you what's something like that. This is guilt. This is guilt.
Anything that I've seen Johnny Heard, I've never seen this guy. When I say he wrecked this place, I mean it's wrecked. There's windows broken, there's TV, I think she did it. Was a cup thrown, it missed, there's been bottles thrown. She admits to me, she threw a bottle on. She did first, it's not her left arm. Which Debbie told me about. I've looked at it. And I've seen those scratches before on other people, and it's not only considered just self-inflicted. I'm convinced about it, it's self-inflicted. At the moment, I'm working with the devil, and she admitted also that she hit him first. She actually hit him in the face.
What happened to your finger?
My finger? I bruised it very badly. I ate it, I bit it off. I was starving. I was starving, I bit my finger. I ate it, the tip of it. Just little. Nail wasn't good.
Did you ever commit an act of domestic violence against Johnny Depp?
Calls for a legal conclusion and irrelevant.
I stood up. And then you clocked.
I remember hitting you as a response to the door thing.
That's exactly what I just told us.
And I'm really sorry about hitting you with the door or hitting your head. I did not mean to, nor...
You don't need to hit me in the head with the door, but you meant to punch me in the jaw.
I meant to hit you, and I did not do this thing with the door. I do remember.
But punching me in the jaw.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So on the tape, you tell Johnny Depp that you did mean to hit him.
Objection, that's argumentative and it misstates what the recording was.
And it also misrepresents. And whether you discussed it with him or not, the last thing you do in talking to him afterwards or trying to reconcile with him is to get into what the definition of those words mean to him.
Just say what
So
happened.
I never even addressed it.
You punched Johnny Depp in the face with a closed fist.
She has been gaslighting Johnny. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse that is seen in abusive relationships. It is the act of manipulating a person by forcing them to question their thoughts, memories, and the events occurring around them. A victim of gaslighting can be pushed so far that they question their own sanity. Gaslighting, whether intentional or not, is a form of manipulation.
You can please tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
Yes.
it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
You're fucking latched onto in your brain, what stray hairs have fucking commingled and tangled in your brain to make you think you've really figured some sort of thing out. But this is not...
That you lied.
What are you fucking talking about? I didn't fucking even have a fucking thing to lie about. What are you fucking talking about? Every fucking fight, there's a new thing that you've convinced yourself is a lie. I got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this. But I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
You can't
I don't know
deck
what the motion of my actual hand was. But you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
In conversations with Amber's parents, Johnny confesses how he feels after finding out about Amber's restraining order against him. I cannot believe what's going on. Amber is calling this domestic violence. I've done nothing to deserve this. This is so fucking sick. I've never been charged nor arrested for domestic violence. She has, twice. This all makes me sick to my stomach. I worshipped her and have been betrayed by the very love of my life. And Amber's father says the lawyer told her she had to do it or she would have no place to live in 30 days. Johnny replies, that is absolute bullshit. Her lawyer asked for 2 weeks at the downtown place, and I said no, she could stay there as long as she liked. Why would I force her out in 2 weeks? I ain't no scumbag. Dude, my fucking wedding ring is still on me. I has not taken it off because I love her. It is coming off now. What a fucking knife to the back. I'm so disappointed and so hurt. It's just too much. Amber's mother also agrees that it was the lawyers. She says, it's the lawyers on both sides doing this, not Amber. I heard the whole story, very teary. If I could just talk to Johnny. She didn't want this. Freaking lawyers on both sides. This was not her idea, not her wishes. She was told she would be evicted and out in 30 days if she did not do this. Johnny replies, a restraint order would not be suggested by either side. Impossible. She has plunged the most jagged dagger into my heart. I've lost the love of my life forever. I've tried so hard, Paige. Goddamn, this hurts so fucking bad. And Paige goes on with, I love you, Johnny. You guys need to figure out a way of using other people's phones to talk when you cool off. I promise this is not at all what she wants. She was hysterical about how much she loves you and is seriously considering suicide. I know that sounds melodramatic, but I know with absolute certainty she is considering it. I just want to pause here and say that this is something very common in domestic violence, partners threatening the other partner with suicide. And here it's the mother of the alleged victim is threatening the abuser, the alleged abuser, with suicide. So I just want you to keep that in mind. She goes on, she did not to take this route. You may not take it seriously, but I heard her voice. You and I can always talk. No one can take that away. Please kill the text messages like I do. She did not want the actions taken today. She was hysterical, saying she was between a gun and a sword. And again, I don't understand this because she is an actress, a successful actress. And even if she wasn't married to Johnny Depp, she wouldn't exactly end up homeless. She has money, and she can buy her own houses. And again, Johnny has apparently told her that she could stay for as long as she wanted to because he's not an asshole and would never throw her out. And yet, her lawyers somehow convinced her to proceed with a restraint order. Like, it doesn't make sense, but this is what the parents are saying. This is them explaining what's happened. So Johnny replies, if she didn't want to file a restraining order against me and send a message to the world that I am some kind of violent wife beater, then why would she go to the courthouse with a photo of her that looks like she has been abused? This is my life too. What are my children and my children's friends supposed to think? I do not deserve this, and they do not deserve this, especially not from her. So Amber's parents want the alleged abuser to get in contact with her, and I don't know why. Some people have speculated that it might be because they wanted him to get arrested for breaking the restraining order, or because they actually love him, as they say in these texts, and actually want Amber and him to figure it out. It doesn't make sense. I'm guessing most of you have seen this video because it was one of the things that ruined Johnny's career. But I don't think you've ever seen the full thing, because in the end, Amber follows him when he leaves the situation. He says bye, and she laughs.
I wrote this whole thing this morning.
Oh, you got this going? You got this going?
I just started it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? that shit on me,
No,
motherfucker.
I didn't. You were smashing shit.
Bye.
It doesn't matter if for fair fight my ass.
Exactly, because you're bigger and you're stronger. And so when I say that I thought you could kill me, that doesn't mean you counter with you also that you lost your own finger. I am not trying to attack you here. I'm just trying to point out the fact of why I said call 911. Because you had your hands on me after you threw a phone in my face, and it's gotten crazy in the past, and I truly thought I need to stop this madness before I get hurt.
Oh my God.
And I never think about myself that way. I never defend myself that way. I never see myself as a victim.
Fine, you believe what you believe. I'm gonna call to these people. I'm gonna take care of this. See what the fuck is going on. You're gonna have to do this under oath too, you know.
I will, because the unfortunate part is, I can talk about all of this.
Do you believe all this, Amber? Do you believe all this?
Oh, yes, the fuck out of yes.
You believe I'm an abuser. You believe I'm an abuser.
In May, in December, in April.
Do you believe you're an abuser? Do you believe you abused me physically?
Do I physically believe? Do I believe I physically abused you?
Yes.
Do you know I'm 115 woman and you're 6 as I have the capacity to abuse?
That's not the question. That's not the question.
Aaron, promise you I'll never get mad at you or that you'll never fuck up. I know you want to live in a world where everyone just says yes to you and doesn't question you or criticize you ever.
Don't insult me like that, please.
God.
Have I ever been able to knock you off of your feet?
You started these things.
You're going to get up on the stand, Johnny, and say she started it? Really? I have never been able to overpower you. That's the difference between me and you.
Why did you try?
And that's the difference that the whole world and the jury and the judge will see, is that there is a very big difference between me and you.
You cannot think that it's just my side. You're fucking killing me. Your fucking people are trying to kill me. You've turned me into my boy has to go to school. My boy goes to school and has kids go, so your fucking dad's a wife beater? You don't think about that, Amber.
So it's okay for women to abuse men? That's her only argument here. And according to the UN, domestic abuse has nothing to do with being able to knock someone off their feet or overpower them, Amber.
When you start flipping out, and I can't get a word in, and it's you know, manic and angry. What the fuck, Amber?
I get angry. I'm human. Yeah, I'm mad. It happens. It happens.
Yes, I know. It happens often.
You run away every single fight.
Okay, so, I mean, then what are you
Then I'm not
doing
lying
with me?
about it.
Then what are you doing with me?
No, I said if I'm some, harping bully, which is what you make me sound like. Like I'm like constantly on you, making you feel bad. That's what I do.
Here Amber and Johnny are sitting down to discuss their marital problems. Amber's biggest problem at this point, which is just a few months before the divorce, seems to be that Johnny removes himself from fights. And if this is the biggest problem of the relationship at this point, I really don't understand where the sudden abuse claims came from.
I said to you, Amber, tell Travis what you just did. Did you just fucking, did you punch me in the fucking jaw? Did you fucking kick? Did you? Did you? And you wouldn't say fucking, you said, I don't know what you're talking about. It never fucking,
I see the
never
lie.
Fucking happened.
I see the lie. You really should run with this.
After
We had
you
last
fucking
night.
got physically violent with me, I texted Travis, I said, come up here, because I didn't want
Come and
anything to
save me.
happen.
I mean, yeah.
It's coming to what, save me?
No, go ahead. Continue. You. Travis to the rescue.
No, that was the last one.
You still haven't told me what lie it is.
We'll talk
But yet, every single fucking time.
We'll talk
you know
to
you do
Travis.
this every single fucking
We'll
time.
talk to Travis.
I'm not fucking talking to nobody.
No,
Fuck
because
that.
you
You go fucking jerk him off. I don't care.
I really could care less. It's you every single time. You latch onto some sort of thing. When I already told you, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. You still haven't even told me what it is. But run with it.
I have told you what it is.
No, you haven't.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
I lied.
And that you punched me in the fucking thing, and you
figured
in
it
the
out.
face, and you said, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I
didn't
watched
punch
you lie, and then
I
I
didn't punch you,
and
by
then
the way.
Travis is a person that worked in security and was one of the witnesses to an incident where Amber spit at Johnny, threw things at him, and punched him in the face. Okay, let's pretend we're relationship coaches for 1 second. Amber and Johnny both have problems with their relationship. Amber's problem seems to be resorting to violence in fights, throwing things, hitting Johnny, and being verbally abusive. Johnny's problem: Johnny seems to walk away when things get heated to avoid violence and endless arguments. Who's accused of being abusive again? So because I don't want this to be just me and my opinions, and I want to stay as neutral as possible, I thought, why not read some comments on videos of Johnny and Amber and see what the people think. I feel that her parents are as manipulative and gold-digging as their daughter. They tried to talk him into breaking a restraining order and deleting texts that proved that he was innocent, so that Amber would have the upper hand in a divorce. They don't care about him, only his money. The vile apple doesn't fall far from the poisonous tree. On top of all that, she falsely accused him 2 days after his mother died. She's a sociopath. Johnny, with no benefit to himself, dresses up and meets sick kids to lift their spirits. I'm sorry, but Amber's best argument in her plus section is that she has a vulva. Not to mention she has had abusive instances in the past. I might be a guy, but a monster is still a monster regardless of chromosome arrangement, and Amber is still a monster. I like how since the tables have turned and she is being exposed, there's basically no media coverage on this, but when people thought he was the abuser, he was all over the media and they made him look like a monster, but now it's like you can actually hear crickets. Male domestic abuse needs to be taken seriously. I genuinely hope he gets the justice he deserves and her career is over like it should be. He would have gone to jail if he broke the restraining order. Amber knew her parents were talking to him. Those two are just as fake as their daughter. If she wanted to talk to him, her lawyers would have contacted his lawyers and set up an honest, supervised meeting. Has anyone else noticed that even though she admits hitting him, she still blames him for it? This supposed wife beater is apologizing because the door accidentally hit her toes, while this victim is admitting that she hit him. She never remembers hurting him. She always blames him for having hit him. Notice how he remains calm, collected, knows exactly what happened so doesn't have to make crap up. Even makes a mundane joke about such a traumatic event to try and deal with reliving this and talking about the incident. Amber, on the other hand, is fidgety, impatient, almost bored, chewing on food after she's swallowed it, trying to make time for her answers, throwing her arms around in the air like a crazy manic psychopath. She has guilt written all over her face, and anyone who thinks otherwise is blind. I hope Johnny gets the justice he deserves. Because if he is innocent, if he actually is this warm-hearted, loving, caring, and giving person, then what happened to him? Him losing both Disney and Warner Bros. Is an absolute disgrace, and we need to apologize to him for not even giving him a chance to prove his innocence. What do you think about all this? Who is the abuser and who is the victim? Maybe none of them are, maybe both of them are. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really put my heart into this, so I hope it shows. Have a wonderful day, and please don't hate on either of these people. They've had enough hate. Okay. Ha there!
I'd do it over again. I didn't want it to end. I watch it blow in the wind. I should have listened to my friends, leave that shit in the past. But I wanted to last. You were made out of plastic, fake. I was tangled up in your drastic ways. Who knew evil girls had the prettiest face? You give me all